This is part 2 of Conspiracy Theories in the Closet while we're talking about the GATE program theory. If you haven't watched part 1 already, you're going to need to, so go watch it and catch up and then come back. After an extended period of time of being in this room and listening to these things, they were asked, what did they feel? What did they see? Some remember being given like a flashcard, right? But they were shown the blank side, and the teacher or whoever it was shown the side that had the image, and the kid was supposed to guess or feel what was on the other side of the card. Some people remember having to play board games with opponents, and each person, this kid and this kid, if they were playing chess, they had to guess their opponent's move before the other person even played it. I even saw a few people say that they remember having their hands dunked into ice cold water until they went completely numb and then pulled out to see if they had full motor function. Nothing was ever explained why they did this test, or that test. None of the medication was even explained, or they weren't even told what it was. I don't even think their parents were. And if they were, I'm sure it wasn't what they labeled it as. There is thousands in agreement saying the exact same things. The theory that comes from this is very similar to MK Ultra, but instead of giving people psychic abilities, they thought these kids already had them and were just trying to push them out. Here's how the theory goes. The GATE program was not actually ran by the education system. Instead, it was ran by these huge institutions that I'm not going to name, the government, and even scientists and researchers. And apparently, like the CIA, the FBI, I don't know, there was so many people allegedly involved. These people were trying to find these gifted children because they believed that they could release their psychic abilities and use them for God knows what. So all of these tests were not actually tests, but instead they were like a push, a nudge to open up the part of their brain that had these abilities, psychic abilities, and pretty much any psychic ability that you could think of, predicting the future, astral projection, the ability to control weather, the ability to control objects and people. And if you can think of what they could use with those, forget what it's called, but there's even a psychic ability where you can basically be in 2 places at once. They were able to find these children who could do that. Imagine what they could have done with it. And apparently most of the gifted children that were in this program either had their memory completely erased of it or completely tampered with to make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. Again, later on in life, they either fully remember or partly remember things that they realized that what they thought they knew, they didn't know. Their memories were not real. Now, I haven't gone down far enough to figure out like why they wanted to do this or what they were actually doing with the information that they got from these children, but I can imagine. I have a lot of theories that could go into this conspiracy theory of why, how, and what, and who. But that's the GATE program theory. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what your ideas are. Let me know if you've heard about it. I don't know. It's a very big and dark hole to go down in. If you like me doing conspiracy theories, let me know, and I will make this a whole series because this was really fun, and I'm literally a conspiracy theorist. I dig through holes. I am a black hole at this point.